Hi, I am reviewing the BISSELL Turbo Pet, and believe it or not, I actually have the Hoover as well that in the description pictures it actually goes up against. So I just used the BISSELL just now, only did like maybe 3 or 4 long strips of the carpet with it. Got a nice clean water tank there, and for soap I barely use any of it compared to the Hoover. The dirty tank right there takes up much more dirt with less water than the Hoover. The brushes are awesome. The brushes isn't too bad on the Hoover. And then what's really nice is the clean water comes out easily. Just lift the latches and then pick up your dirty water. So you can dump it there in that spot. This part also comes off so you can clean it. All in all, this is awesome. It's really easy to put those back in, but I won't show you the rest. So the only down thing for me is that the on-off switch is all the way down here. So it's not like the pedal for reclining. It does recline very nicely. This is probably just my only but it works great all the same. I got this 2 years ago, and it just kind of gave up after maybe a year. There was a fire in my apartment building. There was tons and tons of smoke damage, and I've used that, I don't know, about 3 dozen times, and barely got any. And like I said, barely any water, and look at that dirt that came out from all that smoke that's been sitting in there that I've cleaned already. So I give 10 stars for this. This is really nice and very easily able to be used. I really like that the canisters come out forward, whereas the Hoover is a pain in the butt to get the dirty one out, even after you lay that all the way back and it decides to fall over, and getting it back in with the after cleaning it is even harder. So yay, BISSELL! And I'd already gotten one at the same time as that Hoover 2 years ago, and this is amazing. I love it too. So that was my first. It's my second BISSELL, and I'm not disappointed.
Alright, so I'm going to be doing a little small test on the TurboClean Power Brush Pet carpet cleaner on this little spot right here. Nothing major. So let's get to it. Like I said, this is not like a major spot right there, but it's also not something that the vacuum will get up, and I'm going to show you that. It's not a spot that the vacuum will get up. And in this, I just have warm water and Dawn. So this is not even like the shampoo or anything. And we'll see how it does. see it did pretty good. The brush is about that far back on it, so I can't get that right. I have to pull the carpet out to do it. The rug. I mean, yeah. Not a big deal, not a huge spot, but it did the job. Did what the vacuum couldn't do. I probably could have just scrubbed that with a brush, but still, it did it.
Ok, para los que hablan español, la comunidad latina, este es el tanque. Este es el tanque donde se agrega el agua y se agrega el líquido que ellos recomiendan utilizar, que es bastante bueno porque es el único que utilicé. Me voy a poner a mezclarlo, pero decidí primero probar el líquido para ver qué tan bueno es el líquido propio de esta marca. Entonces, aquí es donde pasa el agua sucia, que realmente mis sillones, quizás, por lo menos estos sillones que he hecho, miren estos resultados. Este es el otro compañerito, así estaba y miren cómo está ahora. O sea, ahí está como cuando yo lo compré, que yo misma pensaba como que ya era de ese color, pero realmente aquí estamos. Estoy utilizando esta porque tiene también para las alfombras y obviamente deja un poquito húmedo y hay que ponerlos afuera o ponerlos al sol. Pero realmente el secado es dependiendo qué tanto usted le dé para que seque. Esta herramienta, wow, me hubiera encantado que hubiera sido un poquito más ancha. Estaba mirando otros modelos y realmente no sé si tienen una más ancha que esta, pero óyeme, ahorraría más tiempo de trabajo porque realmente cansa. El manual recomienda como que demos una pasada mojando. Aquí nosotros mojamos, echamos el agua y otra pasada secando, pero no, señores, yo mojo y después voy secando así mismo y después aspirando la acumulación de agua que haya. Pero por ahora me han encantado estos resultados.
So this is the after shampooing, and you know what I'd have to say is it gets up the discrete stains, like if your dog throws up in an area and leaves something that's very distinct, it seems to take those up, but you can see that there are still some darker areas that, like heavily trafficked areas, like there's something, dog bed usually there. So that's a lighter area, but then you can see outside of that, it's still dark. And that honestly is a little bit disappointing. So I used their solutions that came with the machine. And while the water does definitely come up filthy, and so it's doing something, it's not doing really as thorough a job as I would have expected, or that I think a professional carpet cleaner would do. So yeah, I'd probably give it like a 3 out of 5.